Almost $3 million in less than 2 days. Driving me a little crazy. The Atlantic wrote an article yesterday saying this is bad and wrong, as was Amanda Palmer. It's problematic. In Veronica Mars's case, they're asking you to pay for what will ultimately be a studio movie. The only thing you get in return for your investment is the movie. Well, yes! They want the movie. They want the movie. Let them pay the filmmaker to make the fucking movie that they want. And they're saying, yeah, that's enough. We want the movie. Otherwise, the movie doesn't exist. And it's like if you were to crowdfund or go directly to the people to fund a total disruption, and people criticized you for saying, well, why should you get the money? And what are these people giving you the money for? It's like, they're giving me the money to make it happen. Because they want it to happen, because I'm doing it. That's enough. It's enough. We're allowed to just fucking help each other. Like, shh, shut up. I am Amanda Palmer, and we are sitting at the San Jose Hotel. And the reason you are hearing music is because it's fucking South by Southwest, and you can't go anywhere without music, which is fine. We'll forgive it. It's okay. I was a street performer after I got out of school for a long time, and then I started my band, the Dresden Dolls, which was a punk cabaret duo. And as we started touring, I really didn't want to lose this sense of direct connection with people because I loved it. So after all of our shows, we would sign autographs and hug fans and hang out and talk to people. And we made an art out of asking people to help us and join us. The record label wanted to squash our connections with our fans. They didn't get it. They didn't see why it was necessary. They wouldn't put it in their budget when we were talking about the marketing budget. I would sit there and be like, okay, I think we really need a website and someone running it and a way to communicate with our fans year round. They were like, we'll pay for it for the month your album comes out, when you really need that web promotion. And I was like, you don't get this one, guys. You don't have a website for a month. Doesn't work that way. So found freedom off my label in around 2008, and ever since then trying to figure out how to release music independently, directly to my fans. And I decide I'm just gonna give away my music for free online whenever possible. And I'm gonna encourage torrenting, downloading, sharing, but I'm gonna ask for help because I saw it work on the street. Then Twitter came along and made things even more magic because I could ask instantly for anything, anywhere. For my next project with my new band, the Grand Theft Orchestra, I turned to crowdfunding, and I fell into those thousands of connections that I'd made, and I asked my crowd to catch me. The goal was $100,000. My fans backed me at nearly 1.2 million, which was the biggest music crowdfunding project to date. I decided to use Kickstarter because I weighed my options. I was like, I could go with a nice indie label who will probably be really nice people and help me put my record out and will probably give me a pretty good deal. Or I could just do it myself with my team, manufacture the albums myself, put it out myself, do it large-scale DIY with Kickstarter. And I just wanted that. There was some backlash to just my Kickstarter. A lot of people were like, you shouldn't be allowed to do that. You know, you're powerful. You were on a major label. Like, you should be able to find some other way of getting money, Amanda. And I was like, this is the way. Like, you telling me you should be able to find some way of making money, Amanda, you're huge. I'm like, yes, I have. This is it. You're watching it. It's me and my fans, and we're doing it. There's nothing bad about it.
It's not easy. It's not easy to ask. And a lot of artists have a problem with this. Asking makes you vulnerable.
There's a lot of heart and soul and art involved, but at the end of the day, it's not charity. I'm not begging for people to just give me money so I can live. I'm trying to give them something back, i.e. a book, a product, a concert, an experience.
I'm saying it now. I'm saying it now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that Amanda is one of the, if not the hardest working artist in the music industry. She gets up every morning, and heaven help you if she gets to her email before you do, because you will spend the entire day keeping up. There's a lot of excitement and romance about being DIY, but if you're going to be DIY at the level that Amanda is operating, it requires an enormous staff.
We've got tours going on, we've got promo we're working on, you know, the physical album for commercial release needs production. This operation is still moving.
Artists just need help. And it used to be that the only ones capable of helping them to the extent they needed help was a label. Now you're seeing artists get help in all sorts of creative ways, from their fans, from labels, from management, from, you know, their friends.
I was wondering if you ever thought about the different types of loyalty over demographics.
The beautiful thing about the early days of the Dresden Dolls, and it's carried on into my solo career, is that the demographic is impossible to explain. It's, you know, it's a lot of different kinds of people.
Song?
Sid Vicious played a 4-string Fender bass guitar and couldn't sing, and everybody hated him except the ones who loved him. The ukulele song I wrote because I wanted to have an anthem for the ukulele. I thought it would be hilarious. So as I was writing the ukulele song, every chorus had a line where I said, bring your blank to work. And the blank was a 3-syllable anything. And I started with Etch-a-Sketch. Bring your Etch-a-Sketch to work. And then I wanted to go off a cliff, so I tweeted, name me 3-syllable things that you guys can't bring to work and wish you could. They were so good, I decided to just use like 20 of them. So it was this crowdsourced catalog of surreal shit in the song. And bring your Etch-a-Sketch to work, your flask of Jack, your vibrator, your fear of heights, your Nikon lens, your mom and dad, your disco stick, your soundtrack to Karate Kid, your will to live, your urge to cry. Remember, we're all gonna die. So play your ukulele. The advice I would give to artists or filmmakers or content creators of any sort is there is not one fixed way to get help. Every artist has their own weird set of problems that they have to solve if they want people to have and see and hear their art. It's over. The era of tyranny is over. Artists have I feel like it's tipped, and artists have wrested control back.
And the main reason for that?
This. That's the main reason. Because now I can talk. We've all got our voices back. We don't need them to talk for us and do it for us. We can do it. We just need their help.
Is it enough to have some love? Small enough to slip inside a book, small enough to cover with